Welcome to the AEN channel. Today I'm joined by Joel Fleming, who is one of the key members of the Nutrien Equine team. Joel, welcome to the AEN channel.
Thanks, Selena.
Now, Joel, you've been in the agency game for quite a long time now. How did you first get involved?
So basically I'm a second generation agent. My father's an agent, so I grew up around the industry, and then I got into it when I was 19 years old. So I've been in the industry now professionally for around 13 years.
So Joel, how did you get involved with Nutrien Equine?
So my involvement come about not long after I joined Landmark, and I was in the stud stock full time then, and I was living in Dalby, Queensland. I came down to give him a hand one year just in the backyards and doing general work around there, and Mark Barton actually had an accident at the Classic on the Friday afternoon, I think it was, broke his arm, so I had to step in and sell for him on the Saturday, and then there's history from there. I kept in the selling team from that day and have been selling there now for around 9 or 10 years.
What are some of the changes that you've seen in the performance horse industry over the years of the Classic being held?
It's just taken it to another level. Like if you look back when the Classic first started, the average price of a horse, whether that be at a sale or in the paddock, it's escalated the whole thing, and it's been able to, from a breeder, a buyer or a trainer, it's actually turned the whole industry professional. If you go back 15, 18 years ago, it was a sport, a family sport and a fun sport for a lot of people, but there was really no room for it to become professional because the money wasn't in there. But since the introduction of the Classic, with increased prize money, increased prices in horses, it's changed the whole game. Now,
Nutrien has recently made an announcement that they're becoming involved with the harness racing industry, which is so exciting, and you yourself have some involvement with that. What has Nutrien Equine got planned?
Yeah, Selena, so there's some really big things planned. It'll start in April 2021, where we'll hold our first sale down at Melbourne, and with that sale there will be, for any of the horses purchased through the sale, there will be incentives for the years after that.
So as well as those great incentives, what other things is Nutrien Equine going to bring to the harness racing sector?
I think there's a few things that we can really bring to the table, and not only from a sales side of things either. That is certainly a strong point of ours, organising and facilitating sales, but our whole business is based around client relationships and long-term client relationships, because that's how a successful business is made.
So what are some of the first steps that Nutrien Equine is taking to become more involved with the harness racing sector?
So we've been speaking to a lot of breeders at the moment, and just due to the current COVID-19 restrictions, we can't actually get out on farm, but that will be the next step. When the restrictions are lifted, we will go out on farm, inspect horses, talk to breeders, get some ideas, get some feedback off them, and then really the next big step, our nominations will open in June, close mid-July. We'll see how many nominations we receive, and then we move forward from there.
Thank you for your time, Joel. We look forward to following this story as it progresses.
No, thanks very much, Selena.